In this episode, I'm going to teach you how to improve your hip flexion mobility.
I want you to have the capability to fully move the way your body was designed to, right?
Jump of a head, I'll take you back to where my problems lie. In trouble, younger daughter done some that made my mama cry. Out to the heavens like I bless him, for I know he's lost. Caught in a trance and this manic depression settled in. Living in the fantasy world.
Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Dr. Horschig and this is episode 29 of the Ask Squat U Show. Hope everyone's week is going well so far. Thanks so much for checking out the episode. Let's get to today's question.
Today's question reads, Hey Aaron, love your channel. What would you consider the number one exercise for improving hip flexion?
Alright, so today's topic is on how to improve hip flexion mobility. Now, what is flexion? Flexion is your ability to move your thigh towards your chest. So this is the joint moving through the motion of flexion. Now, today what we're going to do is I'm going to show you exactly how a lot of people will improve hip flexion as far as going into a physical therapy clinic. And then I'm going to show you on top of that an exercise that I like to use to sort of lock in your new hip flexion mobility in a way that relates to the way that you move throughout the day and in your personal training with weightlifting, CrossFit, or powerlifting. Now, the most simple way to improve hip flexion, a lot of people will use a single kneaded chest stretch. This is what it's going to look like. Basically, you lay on your back, you're going to grab your thigh and pull it towards your chest. So we're moving into flexion, we're stretching out our glutes right here, and you're just going to hold this for about 30 seconds or so. Now, the unfortunate drawback of just using a single kneaded chest stretch is that it doesn't necessarily relate to the way that you move throughout the day. You can stretch the crap out of your hip in a non-weight bearing movement like laying on your back, but if you never stress your body through that full hip flexion in a weight bearing position, you won't necessarily have it carry over to the movements that you need throughout your day, specifically in the weight room, like in the bottom of a deep squat. So what I want to show you instead is a goblet squat stretch. This is going to give your body a very similar stretch to the single kneaded chest stretch on your back, except, again, it will relate a little bit more to the movements that you need in your training.
With a kettlebell held by your chest, perform a deep squat. The weight of the bell should offset your body weight and allow you to sink into a deep squat for an effective stretch of your hips. While in this bottom position, you can also swivel your hips and drive one knee over your toe for an effective ankle mobility stretch if needed, making this stretch a very versatile exercise for improving your positioning in the bottom of a squat. After about 30 seconds, stand back up using the same mechanics you would with a barbell squat. You can also perform the stretch by holding a weighted plate in front of you. Keep your elbows from resting on your knees, and this will require your glutes to kick on as well, a helpful tool as a pre-squat exercise. One of the most common faults is allowing the back to round during the stretch. Holding your arms in front of you and pushing your chest up can ensure proper back positioning while we work on improving the mobility of your hips.
Alright, so there's the goblet squat stretch to improve your hip flexion mobility with the end goal of helping you achieve a deeper squat. I would start off with 15 to 30 second holds and then work your way up. At the end, I think it should be an easy thing to perform at least a 1 minute stretch in the bottom of a squat like that. Start off with something that can offset your body weight to really allow you to feel the stretch. At the start, this may be something anywhere between a 20 to 30 pound kettlebell or dumbbell or even a plate like I just showed. Today's question of the day is, how many of you have a problem with sitting into a very deep body weight squat? Do you need to hold on to something in order to sit that deep, or can you just sit your butt all the way down with great mobility? I want to know your answers in the comment section below. Hope you guys are enjoying these Ask Squat U Show video series. Let me know if you are. If you do enjoy them, please share them with your friends, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Until next week, guys, happy squatting.
Hometown hero on the road doing shows and sold out arenas. You can call me what you want, but you won't ever slow my dreams up. This is the vision of a dreamer. I seem to